guys from the 732nd, the communication guys that listen to people talk. There was a couple of officers there. There was a first lieutenant and a second lieutenant, and then I believe there was a lieutenant colonel. They were talking about how these beings from other planets were interested in our soul. How did our soul get in our body, and how could they extract our soul? How did it fit? Could they move the soul to another vessel? Stuff like that. It was like, it was crazy, but I just listened, and it started to make some sense that these beings from other planets are interested in our soul. And how is it in the container? And they could repair our containers and do all kinds of stuff to us, but they couldn't get our soul. They wanted to know how to capture the soul.
And the person telling this knew this information because why?
Because he worked in the Cunilla Tunnel, and he was one of the officers that listened to otherworldly communications, and he had, I think it was 18 years of service in intelligence. So when you get to a certain level of intelligence, you've already been around the block and been a lot of places. So he knew firsthand that they were looking to find out how to get our souls out of our body, if they could capture our soul. It was very interesting to them.
And did this person who was talking, who was working in the Cunilla Tunnel, say that that implied that the humanoids in charge of the Greys and the ones that had made these 4 experiments of standing up primates, of which we Homo sapiens sapien are the 4th, that those humanoids do not have souls?
Didn't say anything like that, but you know what? It made you wonder, how are they so interested in their soul? I don't know. He didn't say. He just said they were extremely interested in our souls, and that this was an Earth school. We were on an Earth school. Our souls were in school. Somehow this is where our souls came to learn. And they wanted to know how to get our souls, for the knowledge of the souls, or something that we've learned in this lifetime, this incarnation. Supposedly we reincarnate.
That's right.
I guess we pick our own lives, and we're made to forget, and then we're born again. And then we die, and we go back to the soul world, wherever souls go, and we get to keep doing that until we learn and learn and learn. And they were talking about all this interesting stuff I found fascinating.
The person talking to you worked in the Cunilla Tunnel.
Yes, ma'am, he sure did. I had a feeling he was one of the officers that was in charge of the area.
Are we collaborating with the humanoid non-humans in the Cunilla Tunnel?
That I don't know if they're in that tunnel, because they never mentioned that. But if we're collaborating with them other places, why wouldn't we be? Somebody's got to be translating this otherworldly communication, and I just can't get over the fact that we figured out a dialect. Where did you figure it out?
Yeah.
Somebody's got to interpret this for you.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. And how many other species are we not aware of, or they're aware of and I don't know about? And, something's wrong. It's a whole world of deceit.